Okay. 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 So, let's see. Goal number 1, find a desert. It's our top priority. Hello! Welcome to, well, I was calling it Nixieland, but then my headmates wanted to join in, so now I'm not sure what to call it. Doesn't have an official name yet, I guess. But yeah, this is sort of what I've explored of the world so far, and I have, as far as I know, not found a single desert. Which is kind of impressive. So I'm gonna go around to like a few spots that I think, would make sense to fill out the map a bit anyway. And search around, like I'm gonna start over here, and maybe here might be a good place to look. Yeah, we'll see. Basically, I need cactus, is the thing here. I just need one, and then I can grow a bunch, but like, I have to find somewhere that has it. Well, I need it for, it's the only way to make green dye, for one. Um, and also, it's a useful, um, it's a useful thing for, like, putting into, like, a weird, like, experience farm thing using furnaces, which is a relatively recent innovation, because furnaces now actually sort of, like, store the XP of the items they've smelted, like, even if they were pulled out by a hopper. So like if you have like one item in there, but it's smelted like a bunch since you used it, you can like get a ton of XP. So yeah, it's a super useful little thing. Actually have like a to-do list here uh, of like things I want to do in the near future. I want to collect every sapling, which is a bit more of a task in this mod pack than it is in like vanilla, because instead of 6 different saplings, there are 22 of them, I think. Yeah, yeah. Or at least a bunch if you get a bunch of cacti, and cactus is fairly easy to farm quickly. Like passively. Because it just like you can just like put a block above it and it'll just pop off, and then you can just have like a bunch of them around. And yeah. This does not look like a desert. Oh. It's cute though. This is the wrong way. It's a neat little canal there. So we're going north-ish, I think. That's where we were headed, at least. Oh, that's just a bunch of ice. Okay, maybe not this way. Hmm. Have you actually been on one of my Minecraft words? Have you actually been on one of my Minecraft Steam? Why do I keep having trouble saying the word Minecraft? That's like... Anyway, yeah, I was just wondering whether you've seen any of my Minecraft streams before. Oh yeah, right, right. Well, this is my sort of main, like, survival, modded, fun stuff world, that I've been messing around in. And... yeah. Again, originally I called it Nixieland, but then I was like, well, you know, now that my headmates want to be involved, do I need to, like, change the name? And, yeah. We have still not entirely worked that out yet. Because, like, on the one hand, it would be good to have a name that's inclusive of, like, my headmates and stuff, but on the other hand, A, we can't think of one yet, and B, Nixieland is just a really good pun, and it's kind of a shame to just abandon it. Also, I'm not sure whether I got saplings for these trees before. I think I might not have, so... let's check these out. What are these? Fur. I do not have one of those yet. Okay. Well, I just gotta find one to chop down that's not connected to any others for... and then snatch a sapling from it. Ooh, that one's a pretty good spot. Sort of like kind of weirdly isolated, so like it, you know, doesn't feel like it's ruining the view or anything to chop it down, I guess. Scaffold up. This is fair. Fair assessment. I'll, you know, think about it. Not dropping a lot of saplings right now, is it? It dropped sticks before it dropped saplings. That's okay. Yeah, fair. And like, obviously it's gonna have to be something we decide for ourselves in the end, but like, it's good to have other people's perspectives on it. Alright, yeah, we got plenty of saplings now. Ah, unforeseen consequences. Scaffolding got left behind. Is that all of it? No. It's 3 missing. Is it? It might still be up there. Or over. That's not it, so yeah, there it is. I just like having my like precise stack and a half of scaffolding for some reason. Yeah. Okay. And now I'm also like putting them in order, so like let's see. For redwood there's 3 spaces and then 2, 3. There is where it goes, I believe. Yeah. There is a bug on my wall and I'm not sure what it is. Okay. That's probably fine. Nothing to worry about. This is fine. Did I have these in order too? Did, but it was like some weird, like, roundabout thing. I don't know what order I was planning to do this. I'm just gonna not worry about it. Oh, that's a fair point. Oh gosh, it's dark. That is a good point, yeah. I see a zombie over there. We're gonna just avoid that. Although there's some coal up there, and I would like to repair my pickaxe a bit more. So that is mending on it. Need to get a good source of mending books, which is one of the several reasons I want to set up a little village. And it's gonna be an apartment complex, and I'm gonna make it by like killing zombie villagers, so I'm not like stealing out of their homes or anything, you know. The nomad life. It's an interesting little cave formation there. Huh. Neat. You know, I bet I haven't gotten a sapling for one of these either. Because they're so big and pretty, and I don't want to, like, disturb the atmosphere. It's just a baby drowned there. No, you know what? I'm gonna... I'll leave it alone. Floating pillar. Where? So what is that sizzling noise? Oh, like over there, or... I might have missed... Oh! Oh yeah, that, I think. Something over there, yeah. There's some interesting terrain generation. Yeah, valid. Oh god, that startled me. This is, I believe, a rubber tree, which I definitely don't have a sapling for yet. tree just keeps going. Okay. There's a bit of lag there. I still don't know what that sound is. It's the like sizzling sound that happens from like a variety of things, but like it's causing it. Oh, is it the drowned? They're just like getting constantly... Whoops. I don't know what I expected to happen there. Yeah. It's like it's in water, so it's like constantly getting set on fire by the sun and then extinguished or something. It's like some sort of like bug. Yeah, it definitely sounded like it was coming from... Yeah, it's totally from there. Okay. That is weird and kind of silly, but fair enough. Fun little bugs. Should probably like just have this out. Rubber, okay. Rubber is right after hemlock. Okay, cool. Again, keeping that out. Okay. Alright. Right, what to do about these? Whoops. I think I broke something there. I guess I could do one of the ones out on the edge, so it's not really compromising too much. Yeah, sure, let's try this one. Since it doesn't look like it's really connected to anything. Okay. By like one block. Of course. Got this. There we go. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, interesting. This is actually a, I guess it's a big cypress tree, so like... Oh, no, valid. Item plops is a very good subtitle, so I understand. that real quick. Just need these and new axe. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. I think I got pretty much everything. Yep, cool. In that case, I'm just gonna leave a sort of neat looking tree stump here, like this, I guess? Yeah, that makes sense. Right, yeah, this must be like the 2x2 version of the cypress tree. I've seen the 1x1 version and I didn't realize they were the same thing. Or the same, like, sapling. Also, there's, like, several different types of logs here, because there's, like, the weird, like, 2x2 logs. They're, like, sort of a section, I guess. Which are neat. It's just also a bit weird to work with. And, like, fit into any sort of storage. So, I'm just gonna toss everything in here for now, but eventually I'm gonna have to probably get, like, a secondary wood chest for overflow and stuff. Alright. Continuing. Did I say chest? I meant, like, shulker box. Which are these things? Oh god. No! R.I.P. lily pads. Hold on. Alright, so... yeah, we want to go around here and see if there's anything over there. Dolphins! Right, I forgot sometimes they just go Noom. Speedy. I see sand over there. But yeah, no, that's just a beach. Okay. I think. Yeah. But yeah, that's just a little island. With, ooh, it's like an underwater volcano. Didn't realize that there are actually a bunch of these around here. Like, I've just kind of been going past them, not really noticing. But those are totally a thing that exists. That is the edge of a biome I've already seen. Well, it would be, I guess, if we have like an extra of anything, we can just harvest saplings and stuff from there. Yeah, I know that mood. There is a sapling for each of these different colors of leaf, I think, in here. There's the orange ones, the red ones. And, the yellow ones? Yeah. And these green ones, I think, are just, yeah, those are just regular oak trees. Okay. And, ooh. Brown. Oh. Didn't realize they're actually, how many is it? Yeah, there's brown, red, orange, and yellow. Huh. Oh gosh. Just fell into a cave there. That's fine. Right, so we have brown, an orange, and a red, I believe. There's a yellow over here, but it's kind of nestled between a bunch of other trees. Ooh, there's another one. This one will work. I just, whenever possible, I want to, like, avoid, like, leaving, like, floating leaves and shit. Even if it's, like, a place that I may well never come back to. Oh. Yeah. Oop, there's a yellow sapling. Cool. No, cute. And orange. Okay. Just need brown one, and then where's that? Question is, where can I find one that's not like connected to a bunch of other trees? This one is kinda. As long as I remove any direct connection to any other leaves, then it will all decay on its own. That's how those things work. It's very important that it decays on its own because I'm not gonna like stick around here to like break all of it manually. Although, I will have to wait until I get at least one sapling from it. I better get at least one sapling from it. Oh yeah, I already did. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's see. So brown one actually goes before the fur, and then we have red, orange, and yellow. So current things we're releasing: spruce, which I think we know where to get. Acacia, which I don't know where to get. Dark oak, also probably don't know. We're missing willow trees. Don't think I've found this. I have found the rainbow eucalyptus and possibly a jungle palm, but those are a bit distant. Huh. Okay, so it's a different kind of ocean. Hold on. Okay. Let's head over this way. My words here are just like slightly out of sync because I was turning a bit first, I think. It's weird how that animation works. Yeah. This is lukewarm ocean. Okay. So it's possible there may be a coral reef around. Just like the potential for that. And even if not, this may be a good way to like a generally warm area. Also, while we're out here, we could get some spruce saplings from this place. I think this is spruce. Let's find out. Ah, no, these are fir trees. Okay. We got some cool mountains over here. But, doesn't look like a desert yet. There's a village. But not a desert. Already got like 3 other villages, so it's not like a huge priority to check out, especially since I have a completely different plan for starting my own. Oop! That one went new again. Ooh. This isn't quite loading in, but oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty big. Does not look like it. No, that's another one of these, which I don't know what they're called, but they seem to always generate like that with like a little oasis in the middle of like a big, really tall mountain range. It's interesting. But alas, not what we are looking for. Do we have any spruce trees over here? I can't tell from here. No, I think that's still a fir trees. I'm just looking for a desert. But that would also be cool to have. Oh, no, unless you... That's just a... Canyon might be the right way. It's more of a valley, I guess. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go in one of them and check the F3 screen to be sure. Valid. That looks like another autumn forest over there. Actually, no, that's a sakura tree. Which I'm not sure whether I have that. I don't. No, I think I have like one sakura sapling, so that's fine. Good on that. This world is just weirdly devoid of deserts or really any dry biomes, I guess. Except, like, over... This would probably be a good place to start looking, actually, because I think this is, like... I think this might be a savanna. It's hard to tell. But, like, the grass color sort of makes me think it might be. That is way down there. And, we're way up here. Also, that's an ocean monument over there. I should probably not get too close to that. Unless we get the jump scare thing. But yeah, no, it looks like not here. Wait, is that another one? Like right over there? Just like two of them really nearby. Or that might be... No, that might be... I think that's just like ruins, yeah. Yeah. It's... When you go over one of those, when you get near, like, an Elder Guardian, they give you mining fatigue, but it has, like a sort of thing that goes across your screen and makes, like, a startling noise. So it's, you know, essentially, like, a jump scare. Kind of spooky. You know what I want? I want, like, a mod that just, like, increases the regular water speed of boats. Just makes them go, like, you know, at least, like, twice as fast. You're right. You are correct. I do think my best shot would probably be going down towards the savannah, the potential savannah biome, but, it's a bit of a distance. You could do that, though. A boat of fastness. Mood. Okay, yeah, so... let's take the river route, which there's a slight detour onto land, but that's, I'm planning to like make a little canal here. Yeah, I found like everything except the dry stuff. It's weird. I guess that almost sort of makes sense if, like, you know, most of the world is like, you know, just like a more humid climate, I guess. But yes, this way. Yes. It is somewhat starting to get dark. So I should prepare to set foot on land very quickly to sleep. Once it's time, which I think just about is. Yep. Yeah, okay. I'm going the right way. Mood. Okay, yeah. Now, let's see if we just need to go straight ahead for a while. Still need to dig out that little canal, which I could maybe do. Just go ahead and do it. That is the incorrect way. I almost kind of want to like put up signs near the forks in the river, just like saying like where each sort of direction goes to. I think that'd be cute. honestly, same, but I kind of want to do this before I log off for the night. Hopefully it won't take too much longer. If it starts to go over like 2 hours into the stream, I'm gonna just give up for tonight. But in the meantime... Okay, yeah, so I've got, this is actually a fairly large area to just, oh, well, I do have this efficiency shovel, that can just sort of, like, tear through grass like it's paper. Which is pretty neat. And then I could, like, just put this all out, like so. Realize this shovel has fortune. That's why I'm always getting flint from it. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. Especially that I've only just now realized that. Oh, yeah. Extra work for me now, but it's like, you know, it'll make things so much easier in the long run, so it's worth it. Especially because, like, the neat thing is, if I just fill in, like, one of these sides, just fills itself up with water. There we go. Except for that bit. Now it does. Okay. Alright, back to boating. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's like a big one there. I guess that one might take a little while. So yeah, we'll do those another time. But yeah. Sometimes shovel is too efficient. But yeah. Also, yes, bat. I don't know why they're, like, bat sound effects so often. Probably, like, caves and stuff. Because bats will spawn in caves. As long as they're dark. Conversely, in hostile mobs actually won't spawn under any blocks in this. With it's because of a mod I have, not because of I just totally ran off the path I was supposed to be going. Yeah, it's this way. Anyway, yeah. Basically, it makes it so that mobs actually, like hostile mobs, like zombies and skeletons and stuff, only spawn if they have like a direct line above them to the spawning spot to the sky, and also it's dark. So like, it means I don't have to worry about anything spawning indoors and stuff. Don't have to like light up everything. Yep, no mobs in caves. Which is honestly how I prefer it. Okay. Also, I'm not sure, I don't remember when you, like, you may notice I don't have a hunger bar. That's another mod that just removes hunger from the game entirely and just replaces it with food, giving you a temporary regeneration effect, which you kind of saw me do a couple times, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, it's neat. Makes it so, like, eating food is just, like, a useful thing and not, like, a constant obligation, I guess. So it's, like, less of a chore and more of a helpful mechanic. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm, you know, against all new features, right? It's just, like, I'm personally not a fan of how the Minecraft hunger system works. At least for my, like, ordinary survival experience. Yeah, valid. Hmm. Yeah. So this is like uh yep. It's much more convenient now. You can just have like an entire stack of cooked fish in your hotbar. Or a partial stack now because I've eaten a bunch of it, but you know. Yeah. There's like a convenient river passage going west, so that should be this way. I kind of like the immersion of this is for the record, the thing I'm using for a map is actually a mini map mod, but I have the actual mini map off because I kind of like the immersion of like having to actually pull up like a map, like a that takes up my whole screen to actually see where I am. So it's just like pulling out a map and looking at it, you know, just like in real life. Not actually, but like, you know, ish. Play Minecraft as an immersive sim. I feel like if I could, I'd have like an item that like like displays like a regular map does in Minecraft, but like shows that actually just shows the mini map or the whatever. I think that would be neat. Okay, so it's over this way, right? It's not looking very savannah-y. Hmm. Well, hold on. Was it to the west? So let's go around this way. Might be over here. It seems like a vaguely dry-looking biome, so it might be a good start. Another one of these. Just random blobs of cobblestone. I find these sitting around occasionally. It's really strange. Anyway, I'm gonna mine out all this coal to continue repairing my pickaxe. But yeah, okay, so oh, that was a lag. Yeah, and I checked another one of these before. There's like nothing in these. They're just kind of there. It's like it would be all like cool and mysterious, except like it's a really ugly shape. Also, like it's just I don't know. It's just like it looks like someone used like a sphere brush and rolled on it and just like diddle blip. So like why? I don't get it. I genuinely don't know where that's even coming from. Like what mod could have added that? It's. I mean, it, it looks. It doesn't look great in mass, at least, but I think like it can be useful in context. It's not like meant to look, you know, like good, but it like looks It looks rustic, I guess. But yeah, this is definitely not a Spanoff biome, and also there's a bunch of other colder stuff around there, so... Cool. We are basically no closer to finding a desert than when we started. Honestly, if this goes on any longer, I'm probably just gonna give up and, like, cheat in, like, literally one cactus. Just cause. I just need one. Just wanna get on with the things. I might even just do that now. After I grab a bunch of this coal. I actually have a bit too much coal right now, but, like, you know, that will change very shortly, actually. This thing. Because I'm gonna use a bunch of it. This is a very slow way to repair a mending pickaxe, but it works, technically. Because... It's especially slow because this doesn't have unbreaking on it, so it, you know, uses up one durability every time I break a block and just repairs a few. So it kind of goes up, like, one or two at a time, at best. A spot for flint here. It's fine. Yeah, I have silly names for all of my shulker boxes. There's minerals and vitamins for, and then there's soiled plans for, like, dirt and gravel, basically. What else we got? This is just I just have the hammer and sickle for tools and stuff. And my favorite one is actually Shulker's box, because it's a Shulker box, but it's with Shulker box and, like, end related materials, so it's like it's just like a silly joke about, like, how sometimes the plural of a noun can be, like, unintuitive like that, I guess. Yeah. Also, I have these two boxes, which are sticks and stones. The joke only works when they're, like, next to each other. That one's the most subtle, I think. Fuck. Okay, no, that... I didn't use the silk touch. Okay, I'm just gonna fix that, because it's honestly kind of bullshit that... Yeah, yes. That's the joke. Okay, yeah. I think I am going to one cactus. And then also, hold on. Yes, it is. Okay. In that case, we're gonna take a shortcut back home. Although it would be neat to find like the highest place possible to do this from, just for fun. Hi! What is a reasonable end can be? Also, where did my, oh, that's right there. Okay. I want to see if I can get, like, a single fall that'll kill me. Just... I don't, like, you know, I don't, like, need to do that, but, like, I want to. So I'm gonna grab, like, a stack and a half of dirt and just pillar up. So I'm gonna see if I can aim for, like, all the way down there. There we go. That worked. Ta-da! And we're back home. Yeah, my spawn point is right by the nether portal. The world spawn, at least. So, welcome to Renidre, I guess. Or welcome back. I don't remember whether you were on the stream when we started out here, but, oh, valid. yeah, that's right. I actually can pet the dog. Because normally in like vanilla Minecraft that would damage it, or like trying to click on it or whatever. But I have a mod that fixes that. Sort of. Pat, pat, pat. Also, yes, their name is Tabby because we're naming all our dogs after cat breeds and all our cats after dog breeds is the plan. Because I like cute naming schemes. Speaking of naming schemes, I'm also doing like giving the farm animals names that are like different nutrients. So we have calcium and taurine over here. And somewhere in this mess of sheep we have sugar. Yeah, there she is. And I'm debating whether it would be like, you know, screwed up to name this pig Protein. Because like it's not like I plan to do anything in that sense, but this is a vegetarian Minecraft world. Vegan Minecraft Let's Play. Well, okay, maybe shearing sheep isn't vegan, I'm not sure. But, oh, and milk. Milk isn't vegan either. Okay. Not vegan, but vegetarian at least. Keep going around in circles because I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I don't actually need to go grab any sand. I have, like, plenty over here already. It's like a whole island full of it. I could just, and this is, you know, this is sort of the experimental island anyway, so it makes sense to, like, start growing something here. Just, boop, cactus. Let me go grab a hopper, actually. Gonna make this neat and efficient. Okay, let's see. I need a hopper. I need a piston and then one current and like a lever. So there's a minecart. It's easy enough. Oh, and I also need a rail. All those other things I can get in my redstone barrel, which is back over here where I just was. Yes, I'm aware. I put them there. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. They're perfectly harmless. Just don't eat the fruit. These are what I use to make the shulker boxes, actually. Because going to the end and having to like find end cities every single time I want more shulker boxes is a garbage mechanic. So I have created a crafting system that lets you craft shulker shells with more shulker shells, so that like and like stuff that you get from the chorus plants, basically. So it, you know, better way of doing things. Okay, so I also, oh yeah, I also need a chest, which I can easily make. Just craft up one of those. I need to put it under this block. Whoop. Right. Put the chest there first, then this. I have not entirely thought this through. It'd be better to make a barrel, I realize in retrospect. But that's okay, so it's just... because that can be opened. It can be opened, you know, from... even when there's block on top of it, and it's cheaper. I'm aware, but I don't really feel like doing such a large-scale thing for something that should be, that's kind of an essential, you know? So I opted to make it easier for myself, as I have with several things in this world. I have forget what else I have. I have like ways to like break down. You can break down stone into gravel and gravel into sand, for example. I just realized I didn't grab a rail when I was over there. Back and forth, at least it's not far. Same. I do have a big list of like farms I want to make, like automated stuff, but I don't want to do something as ridiculously large scale as one of those shulker farms, because those are real complicated and just a lot of time and effort. I want something that I can like put, you know, as at most like an hour into. If it's like a really useful thing that like will give me really a lot, you know? Okay, so that, and then that was not the correct way to go about that. Hold on. Try that again. Oh yeah, I did it backwards. Okay. I need to push the block into the minecart, not the other way around. Like so. Oh, I forgot the rail. Forgot to get rid of the rail. That was my fault. Okay. Now, this should work. Ta-da! Now it's inside the block. And I believe this means if it picks anything up here, it'll... no, I actually need like a hopper underneath it, I think. Oh well. It's still, you can still... Can I get into that, from anywhere? Okay. So... gonna need to do a bit more, stuff here. But not much. I just need to grab some iron and make one hopper. And then put this stand, and this copper minecart, and this barrel. We're gonna Oh yeah, SciCraft. That's yeah. I don't really watch them regularly, but I do sort of vaguely follow one of the members of it, Ilmango, I think, and so I'm familiar with a lot of that stuff. I just don't really actually do most of it. Alright, that's a good start. May not actually need to block on the other side, but I just want to be sure that I don't, like... Also, this would ideally be a regular piston, but I haven't made one of those yet, so I'm just using this sticky piston I found in a jungle temple. And it works as long as I don't pull the block back. Alright, now... if I toss something on top of there, it should go straight in the barrel. There we go. So... that means... if, do something like this. Then it should just pop right off. Just placing a few blocks around here just to sort of maybe redirect it slightly more towards here, because this isn't going to be 100% efficient by, like, any stretch of the imagination, but... there we go. Good enough. So this will just, like, slowly produce a bit of cactus in the background, basically, while we do other things. And, oh, there's a bat. Hello. The communism box made me, momentarily tricked me into thinking I had a redstone choker box, but I do not currently. The redstone itself is in the minerals and vitamins box, but yeah. No idea whether this will do anything while we're watching. Probably not. Oh my god. Okay, what time are we on? Only an hour and a half? Huh. It feels like longer, but maybe that's because it's past midnight. Alright, so let me check my to-do list here. So let me just remove that. But let's see. Sapling pipes, that's in progress. Village apartment. Could probably do that soon. Automated sugarcane, bamboo, cactus. so I think for the end of the stream, I'm gonna make a little auto sugarcane farm that just sort of pipes directly into a composter so that I can just slowly accumulate bone meal. Because that's going to be useful later. And I think I know how to make that. Assuming I have all the materials for it at least. Did I leave my ender chest over? I did. Okay. Totally left my ender chest over there. This is fine. I also left my bed here. Okay. Let's break this with this pickaxe and not the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna need like one piston, I think. Also, something to... It's 4 cobblestone. 3 planks, 1 iron, 1 redstone. How are we gonna... We need to either detect that the sugarcane is grown somehow, or just, yeah, okay, we could do it when it gets to the 3rd one, get an observer output, and then break the 2nd one, so that it doesn't, like, loop infinitely. It might, like, give, like, a double pulse at worst. Otherwise the pistons just keep firing constantly, because it keeps, like, updating itself if it was all on the same level, but, it's not, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we need 1 quartz, 2 redstone, and some cobblestone. Observer, yeah. This looks slightly different than it does normally because I have a resource pack that makes it so you can see stuff that the observer does better. It's kind of cute out of the physics. Oh! That. It just makes it easier to tell where it's pointing from the side, and like when it gets updated, you know, the lights on all sides. It's pretty neat. Useful feature. It doesn't even need a mod. Alright, then we're gonna need at least 2 hoppers, so let's just grab a bit of wood. Composter, which unfortunately we're not in 1.15 yet, so that does take fences, which is awkward, but I think we have some spares of those, if I'm remembering correctly. We need 4 fences, and I think they might have to be of the same type, I'm not sure. Oh, well that's everything we need then. Right there. Let's get down here. Composter. Bam! So now should be everything I need. Just come over here and find a little spot for the lag. Not for the lag, for sugarcane to sit. Place down the water source here. The sugarcane can go here. The hopper, well, actually, we'll move it a bit higher up. So like, I'm gonna start with the output barrel, which we do not have yet. That here. Hopper going into that. We're gonna want where the sugarcane is in place. It doesn't have to be sand. It doesn't actually make it go any faster, but just because I feel like it. And then over here, we're gonna have water source, and then so the piston will go here, and the observer is going to be coming up from here. And to power the piston, all we should need to do is put a daughter feds. I don't have any redstone dust with me, and I didn't bring my stuff, so oops. Okay. Now we got everything. Here. Also need some sugarcane to start the farm with. Maybe a few just so we can test that it works properly. Yeah, we just put that there just because. So let's test this out. So we got a sugarcane, it grows once, and it grows a second time, and it gets broken. Cool! Alright, and the one thing we've missed here is the fact that it's supposed to go into a composter, and that, well, which we can do easily. And then out of that comes a hopper that goes into a barrel. It does indeed. But yeah. Cool. Over here, let's also manually put all this in. Watch that composter slowly fill up. There we go. Cool. So this is just going to be slowly producing bone meal in the background. Nice. Ow. Has this made any... No. Cactus grows really slow for some reason. Or it's just like it feels like it starts out growing ridiculously slow. I don't know what it is. It's like it never seems to start. I don't think you can bone meal cactus. Could be wrong about that. yeah, then after that, whether or not that works, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Yeah, no, you can't put them in there. Just okay. Fair enough. In that case, I'm just gonna leave this running for a bit, probably. But yeah, stream is over. Bye-bye.